So, if you are new to my work or you've just found me, whether it's through my Instagram or my podcast or somebody else's podcast, welcome. I'm very glad that you're here. And I'm going to break down all my different courses and programs because I have a lot of them. And I understand that it can feel a little bit overwhelming if you don't know which one is the best one for you. Firstly, I want to preface that you are more than welcome to just send me an email. You can email monica@monicayates.com.au and I will let you know the best program for you. Just brain dump everything you're struggling with, whether it's bad habits, triggers, past traumas, whether it is things in your life that you are sick of experiencing or you want to experience less of or more of. Just give me as much detail as you can, and then I will be able to direct you into what is the best program or what's the best flow of programs for you to get all the results and for you to be fixed and done. Okay, so let's firstly start off with Queen Alchemy. Queen Alchemy is kind of my signature trauma program. I created this in like 2019 and I love this program to pieces. I mean, I love all of my programs. This program is perfect for you if you are here to heal your fucking trauma. If you want to do, oh, hi, Jelly. We've got a little guest. If you want to do deep healing work and you really want to heal your trauma, whether it's sexual trauma, whether it's childhood trauma, whether it is just childhood wounding, whether it is mindset stuff, confidence issues, boundaries, speaking your truth, having better sex, being embodied in your feminine energy, feeling safe around men, being able to receive more, improving your relationships, fixing bad habits, fixing your relationship with your body, loving your body more, healing your relationship with food, like literally anything. And endometriosis, PCOS, missing periods, can't fall pregnant, whatever the issue is, I can almost guarantee you that Queen Alchemy can solve it. I just, as an example for you to be able to like tap into the magic of this program, I've never had a woman that has done Queen Alchemy when she was missing her period not get her period back. I've had every woman that has wanted to fall pregnant either during Queen Alchemy or very soon after. So that's just a little bit of an insight of the magic of the program. And it's not just because you're in like a magical container. That is true. It is because we are focusing so deeply on healing all of the shit in your body that is blocking you and stopping you from experiencing that deep inner peace, that ease, that flow, that receivership, that feminine embodiment that you are craving in your life. So that is Queen Alchemy. I recommend for every woman to do it. And a reminder that we all have trauma, whether it's big trauma or whether it's little trauma. It's still there, and Queen Alchemy will help you in every walk of life. You can look at the full structure of the program on the website page. Any updates that I've added to it will be on the website page and whatnot. So the full outline is going to be there. It's 7 weeks. It's a combination of pre-recorded content and then also a lot of live content, like a lot of it. So whilst it is a group program, the structure allows for you to get the deepest amount of results and the most amount of results that you can get in a group container. Honestly, I would challenge you to find a more healing group program than this, and deep healing, not just like, I feel vibey. Although that's always fun. We love that too. So it is 7 weeks, and each week we have a group healing call for 2 hours. And then on top of that, we have all the mini trauma healing calls that you can then pick and choose which ones you need to come to based on the trauma that you need to heal. All the information is on the website page, so just go there and check it out. Any questions, you can just let me know. Send me an email. Okay, the next program that I want to talk to you guys about is MMM, Magic, Money, and Manifestation. So there is level 1 and there is level 2 to this. Level 1 was created in 2019. Level 1 was created in 2019, and level 2 was created between 2020 to 2022. So it's been, added to over a long period of time. Level 1 is if you are new to the world of manifestation, new to the world of money mindset and increasing your wealth frequency. So that is for you if you are a beginner in that work. If you have maybe done somebody else's programs around money and manifestation, or whether you have read a lot of books, done a lot of work on, like, done a lot of podcasts, and you've done a lot of work yourself around money mindset and understanding manifestation, then you probably can jump straight to level 2. If you were in my Feminine as Fuck Mastermind back when I had that in 2019, no, 2018. In 2018, I'm getting my fucking years confused. 2018. If you were in my Feminist Fuck Mastermind, or if you were in Queen Alchemy, skip level 1 and go straight to level 2, because level 1 overlaps with the content of Queen Alchemy and the Feminist Fuck Mastermind back when that was a thing. That was the thing. The only program that overlaps is level 1 of MMM and Queen Alchemy. The rest do not overlap. All my programs complement each other beautifully, and they do not overlap. Okay, so MMM level 2 is beyond the basics when it comes to money mindset, wealth frequency, and manifestation. It is not shit regurgitated out of a book. Basically, the lessons that I teach you over, it's like 7 hours of content in level 2. The lessons that are in there are based on my life and the manifestation teachings and codes, quote unquote, that I have downloaded from my own experience, from intuitive guidance, from my own lessons that I have put into teaching, so that you guys can then fast track your manifestations and not need to go through that learning process that I had to go through. So level 2 is great if you have already done the basics and you want to break the ceilings, you feel like you're a little bit stuck with your manifestations, you want to have more and more and more, and you just want to, learn things that are not just in everybody else's programs, out of books, on podcasts, but beyond that. Again, all the details, the structure, the format can be found on the level 1 and level 2 website page for those programs, and they are more self-paced. Look out for updates, look out for little offerings that I do along the way, with possibly like live Q&As or live classes. For most part, they are pre-recorded. Level 1 is always open. Level 2 is open sporadically throughout the year. So just make sure you're on the wait list so you know when the next opening is. Okay, the next program is BABA, which I am going to be changing the name to very soon, just so that you know. So Badass Bitches Academy, also known as BABA, I am going to be changing the name. It is my feminine business coaching program. The whole essence of this program is basically to combine what you can get from different people and to put it all together. So, there's people that teach, feminine embodiment for business stuff, and then there's strategy stuff, and then there's PR stuff, and then there's marketing stuff. And it can just be like so many different pieces that you have to pull together. And then you have to try and figure out how to bring this all into the feminine embodiment stuff so that you're not pushing and hustling and burning yourself out. I have done that for you. So with BABA, it is basically, there is masculine structure and there is feminine embodiment, so that you can basically create the business that you want to be creating with your feminine creativity. In order for you to be in your feminine to run a business, you have to have masculine structure. The way that you operate within the structure, though, is really important and is everything. So in BABA, that is what we go into. That is what I am teaching you. There is so many hours of content. There is so many modules. There is everything from confidence, speaking your truth, how to sell, how to do sales calls, to feminine embodiment practices, to magnetizing practice, to calling in your clients, to PR, to marketing. There's everything. There is also live components to BABA as well. Please make sure that you check the website page for you to know all of the updates of the next round of the program, as I do like to kind of change and elevate the programs as they go through, depending on what I'm feeling and how I can see the program getting better and better throughout time. So I will say with BABA, what I love about it is that there is a large portion that is pre-recorded, which means that you as a business owner can do it in your own time, at the right time of day, when you're in the right energy, all that kind of stuff. I used to run BABA live, and it can be really overwhelming for us business owners when you have to be on a call at a certain time, when there is all this information to take in, and then the next week there's another call. It can feel very overwhelming. The beautiful thing about it all being recorded is that you can jump to exactly what you need at the current time. You can then backtrack. You have it forever. forever. Everything's broken up and laid out in a really clear format. So you can jump to what you need and not feel overwhelmed. And you can do it at the right time for you when it's, the afternoon in your time zone rather than the afternoon in my time zone and 5 a.m. in the morning for you and that kind of stuff. So again, make sure you're on the wait list for Baba so you know the updates and so you know when it next opens and you know any changes that are coming to it, because I do change and update and elevate my programs based on what is feeling the most aligned for me. The next program is the Man. So the Man is basically Queen Alchemy for men. It is my 7-week trauma healing program for men. It was created in 2021 and I did my first round in 2021 and I just adored this program. The results that the men got were absolutely incredible. Relationships became on fire again. People came back together. Businesses exploded. Just so much trauma was healed. It was just a really beautiful thing. So if you are a man and you are struggling to speak your truth, you have bad habits, you know that you are not showing up as your most confident self, maybe you've lost yourself in your relationship, you are feeling emasculated all the time, you feel like you can't make your woman happy, you're not understanding women in and of itself, as a whole module on that because it's juicy. If you are struggling with money mindset stuff, body image issues, childhood things that are coming up, triggers, repeating patterns that you're sick of experiencing, your relationship crumbling or falling apart, everything can be solved in the Man. And again, all the details are on the website page. It is a powerful, powerful 7-week trauma healing program. And it is literally Queen Alchemy for men. The results that I've gotten my female clients in Queen Alchemy, you can expect to get in the Man. And I'm excited to continue offering this because men need this work too. And I love coaching men and I love doing trauma healing with men. It is very different to doing trauma healing with women. And I feel honored to be able to offer this work to men. So if you are a man or your partner is interested in this, definitely get in to check it out because it is one of a kind. And it's not just, how to be more masculine or, some of the other mindset self-development courses out there for men where they're great because they are motivating and they help change mindsets. That's really important for men because they are obviously very logical beings. And let's not forget that the somatic work is the most important. We hold trauma in our body. Therefore, in order for a man or a woman to fully release their trauma and to be free in themselves and to feel that inner peace and to feel that deep sense of self-confidence without having to be in the right mindset every day, that comes from doing the somatic healing work. So that is what the focus will be in the Man as well. And the full layout, module, structure of the weeks, the content that you will learn, as well as the things that you will clear and the trauma that will be healed are all on the website page. So you can go check out the Man if you're interested in that. The next program is Be a Lover, Not a Mother. And in my opinion, every single woman should do this program. As many of you know, I am very, very passionate about talking about emasculation and understanding men and supporting the men in our lives. And I became sick of women complaining about men all the time. Complaining about men, emasculating men, and then also being like, where are all the good men? Why are there no good men left? Men don't understand women. Men are this, men are that, but then wanting to feel safe around men or wanting men to do really nice things for them or wanting men to plan dates and be chivalrous. Doesn't work like that. So Be Love Not a Mother is great if you are wanting to support your man in rising, and that is really done by you letting him be a man. So that is what the whole essence of Be Love Not a Mother is. It is also really good for understanding men when it comes to the corporate workplace, when it comes to understanding your dad, understanding your uncle, and helping to understand and communicate with your son or your brother. Any type of relationship with a man is going to be improved as a result of Be a Lover, Not a Mother, because you are going to understand how to properly communicate with them, because we are such different human beings, as you guys know from my podcast and all my content. So I would recommend for every single woman to join Be a Lover, Not a Mother. And I've had a lot of men watch it with their partners, as in women to join the program and their boyfriends or their husbands or their fiancés have also watched, and they've learned so much about women because they have learned, wait, you guys don't think like this? What? I thought everyone thought like this. So if you are wanting to join, it can be a really fun thing to also watch and get involved, get your partner involved too, as a bit of a bonding and relationship building kind of program and exercise, because it can be a really good conversation starter as well to start some of those deeper conversations that can help you to both understand each other better. Again, all the information and what's covered and the content and material for Be a Love Another Mother is on the website page. That is separate to Queen Alchemy. It is separate to one of my masterclasses called The Embodiment of Dating. Like I said, there is no overlap in my programs besides MMM Level 1 and Queen Alchemy. There is an overlap there. Otherwise, everything else is complementing each other. The content does not overlap. The next program that I'm going to talk about is Your Perfect Period. So, if you are struggling with any period issues, any cyclical issues to do with your hormones, your cycle, whether it's PCOS, whether it's endo, whether it is cyclical skin issues, whether it's cyclical bloating, so that means, the bloating happens right before your period, PMS, mood swings, backaches, you guys know the drill. Like, you women know when you got a period issue. If you are struggling with any of those things, Your Perfect Period is going to help you immensely. I used to do one-off sessions for period issues. I do not do them anymore. I haven't done them for a while because essentially it was that I was better off giving you 6 hours of content for essentially the same price as 1 hour of my time. So with Your Perfect Period, you have 6 hours of content where you're not only going to understand the reason why you're having issue X and how to fix it, but you're also going to understand your full cycle and your hormones so that for the rest of your life, you know what to be doing to fix an issue when it comes up. You'll know what to do for your daughter. You'll be able to help your sister, your friends, all that kind of stuff because of the content in this program. It is absolutely invaluable. And everything that you need to know about your cycle and your period is in this program. The supplements to take, the things to be doing, the reasons why certain things are happening so you actually know what's going on and how to fix the root cause. Now, if you have already gone to a naturopath and you have already tried everything when it comes to your physical body for your period issues, you've taken all the supplements, changed your diet, you're eating really healthy, you're taking all the herbs, you've done all the right things, and you're still having horrible breakouts, PCOS, endometriosis, can't fall pregnant, period still missing, you name it, if you're still having those physical issues with your cycle, then you need to do Queen Alchemy. Queen Alchemy focuses on the energetic component of your cycle and your period, which is a big component, as you guys know, versus Your Perfect Period is just focusing on your physical body, the physical health of your body, not the emotional health and the mental health and the spiritual health, which is what Queen Alchemy focuses more on. And they're both very intertwined. So if you've tried a lot already for your period and nothing has worked, please then go and let's join Queen Alchemy because it will definitely be fixed in there. Okay, the next thing is my masterclasses. So I have a bunch of masterclasses that I'm always adding to. I love to do them live. Sometimes they can be bought as recordings. So just check out the Work With Me page and you'll find them all there under the masterclass tab as well. And yeah, I mean, my website's pretty easy to use when it comes to navigating what the best program is to you with the little tabs of what you need help with. So just go there as a guide to start off with. And then again, if you have issues, email me. But all the masterclasses can be found there as well that I have, the boundaries one, the dating one, the wealth frequency one that I do every once in a while. And I update them when I update them with what's happening in life and what I'm feeling called to and where I'm traveling to. Pure Sag energy. So just keep a lookout for that. Make sure you're on the email list as well so that you get all those updates so that you don't miss out on them, because coming to live masterclasses, there's just some like really spicy energy about them. It's just like a powerful 1 to 2 hours and it's just this bang, super clear energy, massively uplifting, lots of women in one space, and it's absolutely delicious. The FAF bundle, the Feminine as Fuck bundle, is a combination of lots of different random little things over the years. There is a really amazing attachment styles masterclass that I refer to a lot in the bundle that I do recommend that you do. Even if all you want out of the bundle is that attachment styles masterclass, the bundle is $111. And if I was to sell the attachment masterclass separately, I would price it that or more. So you might as well just join the whole entire bundle. And the attachment styles masterclass is fantastic. You need to listen to my podcast about attachment styles. And then once you've done that, do everything in the masterclass. There is amazing tools and techniques that are going to help you to get out of your avoidant or anxious attachment style so that you can become a little bit more in that secure energy for your relationships. Then there is my certification, which again make sure you're just checking your website for the updates of when the next round is open, because I do not open them all the time. It generally will open every 1 to 2 years. So you do not want to miss out when that is there and available for you to join. The certification allows you to learn all of my modalities that I have made up over my years of coaching. It is about a 14-month program, and it is for you if you want to be able to do everything that I do. It is essential that you, as a prerequisite, have done one of my intimate programs. That means either one-on-one coaching, or it means come to my event, or Queen Alchemy. Everything else is not included as an intimate program. The reason why this is the case is that if you want to be in integrity as a coach, you need to have done the work on yourself before you think that you can help somebody else with it. And also because I don't want any of your trauma coming up during the classes, because I am there as your teacher in the certification. I'm not there as your coach. So I will not be coaching you when something comes up. I'm only there as your teacher. So it is your responsibility to ensure that you have done that as a prerequisite. Otherwise, your application will not be successful. Other thing to mention to you guys as another offering is my event. So I run about one event a year, sometimes two. The second one will be way more intimate, so just keep a lookout. If you are on the waitlist on my event page, if you go there, you will see the waitlist button. Just make sure you're on that, and then you will get the announcement for where the next event is going to be located, date, times, prices, all that kind of stuff. There is always an early bird price, so make sure that you are kept in the loop with the wait list, and that you have favorited my contact in your email so that you get them all, so that you don't miss out if you would like to join. Those events are 3 days. They are like nothing else I have ever seen. It is trauma healing to a whole new extent. We basically have 3 very intense days where the whole breakdown is like you breaking down every bit of trauma, every story that you've been told, every should that you've put on yourself. You are letting go of all of the things that have been holding you back from being the truest and most full and peaceful version of yourself. And then we also incorporate a whole lot of feminine embodiment, sensuality in there as well, so that you leave feeling like a whole new woman. You can look at the event page for the latest video, which is made based on the most recent event. And there are also on the video page, there's also my previous event videos as well. So you can kind of see all of them over the years. And they are just one of my most favorite things to do. The energy is out of control. The results are the most powerful thing I've ever seen. To see people just go from like one version of themselves to a whole new version of themselves in 3 days is insane. And the physical change in people's faces is astonishing. We actually take before and after pictures, and I mean, people are just blown away every time with the physical difference in their face. It's really quite incredible. So all the details are on the event page if you want to check that out as well. Then, of course, quick 2 last things. One thing is I have my coming off hormonal birth control masterclass, which is really good if you are on hormonal birth control, wanting to come off it without the bad side effects and without your hormones rebounding. You have a 3-month plan in there with everything that you need to do and know to be able to do that safely and properly. And last but not least, we have my one-on-one coaching. So my one-on-one coaching is for you if you want personalized help and you want all the attention on you, you want all of me, which I absolutely adore. Generally speaking, my one-on-one clients, they have quote unquote too much trauma for, say, Queen Alchemy. No trauma is too much for me, by the way. And basically when I look at their case that they've emailed me and their situation, I know that Queen Alchemy would be overwhelming and have the reverse effect for them. For some people, Queen Alchemy is not a suit, which is why you need to fill out that intake form. It's not a suit based on their trauma, and it could just re-traumatize them and cause more damage than good, because obviously it's a group container. So I'm very, very clear about that, and I care about all of you, and I don't want you joining a program that isn't going to get you what you need. So that's where one-on-one is better for some people. Additionally, some people that come to me, whether it's men or women, they just want one-on-one. They want everything personalized. Maybe they're a high-level business person and they don't have the time to be in a group container. They need the accountability of one-on-one. They want everything personalized, and a group container isn't a high enough investment for them to actually be really accountable, because obviously like the level of investment shows up in the level of accountability for most people. So they need to invest more to then get back and get more in return, because they're going to show up more because they have more skin in the game. Additionally, if you're a business owner and you want personalized one-on-one attention and help, you might not want to do BABA. You want to do one-on-one coaching because you want everything to be personalized and you want me to be looking at your business in a very intimate way, versus with BABA, you don't get that same level of intimacy. There is a high level of intimacy compared to a lot of other group programs, but it's obviously nothing like one-on-one. So if you're not sure what program is best for you, please shoot me an email, monica@monicayates.com.au, and we will get back to you. I will get back to you as soon as I can with what's going to be the best option for you. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram so that you also, and the podcast, so that you also know the latest launches and what's coming out, so you can join things that you want to join. I'm so excited that you are here on my website page and that you are considering doing this work in yourself, because there is just nothing like feeling the inner peace that I know that you're desiring to feel, and having that dream life that you're wanting to have, both inner dream life, as in you're feeling fucking amazing all the time, but then also being able to have everything in your life that you are desiring and craving to have. And I know for some of you, investing can be a really, really scary thing. And I just want you to remember that you're investing in yourself. The money is circulating within you. You are not just throwing money away. Money is not disappearing. You are getting that back times 10, 20, 30, a million. You cannot put a price tag on your health, your happiness, and feeling like you love your life. Like, you cannot put a price tag on that, because you will not be able to get the lost time back. You will not be able to get the lost time back, but you will always be able to make the money back. So remember that. Invest from an abundant space, invest from a place of, I am doing this to my highest self. I'm excited to grow and expand and to become really, really, really happy, because that is what I want for all of you.